Hey yarn lovers! Welcome back to Yarrney, where hooks meet color and creativity.
Today we're diving into something that can make or break your crochet projects, and that is color theory.
Whether you're making a crochet hat or designing amigurumi, understanding color will seriously level up your crochet game.
So after this video, be ready to grab your favorite skeins and take color theory into your crochet. Let us know in the comments below if you've tried one of our favorite hacks that we mentioned in this video when choosing colors for your crochet.
Okay, first things first, why does color theory matter in crochet?
Because yarn is our paint, so the way colors interact changes how your final piece looks. That could be bold, soft, warm, cool, harmonious, or even chaotic. So let's take two examples. We chose this calming blue yarn when we made Teddy, and some things we considered are what are calming colors. Now, do we want a normal black bear, a brown bear, or something with a bit more pop, all while staying subtle? Now, on the other hand, if you were to crochet a monster, you'd want a bit of a pop with oranges, blacks, and greens. Can you just imagine a monster with this?
Exactly, so it's not just about pretty colors, it's about mood, contrast, and flow. Color choices affect how professional and cohesive your projects look.
So the next thing would be if we look at two different swatches and we take these here, they're different stitches, but this one here feels a lot more subtle, while this one is a bit more bold and bright with the yellow.
Which is fine if you want that look, but if you understand color theory, you're in control of the final effect.
So let's talk about the color wheel next. Super basic, but so useful.
So you've got primary colors like red, yellow, blue. You mix those and you get secondary colors like orange, green, and purple.
And then the next one you have is tertiary colors. That's going to be your blue greens, your red oranges, but really think of these as your in-betweeners.
Now, understanding how colors sit on the wheel helps you make choices like
Complementary colors, colors opposite each other. Think about your red green or your purple yellow, which are high contrasting colors.
Now, next would be analogous colors. So next to each other on the wheel, like blue, blue, green, and green, these feel calm and coordinated. If you're doing a project for a baby or a kid, these can be perfect.
Then you have monochromatic colors. One color, different shades and tints. Great for minimalist and elegant designs. Often we're doing monochromatic amigurumi, but there's still a lot of thought that goes into picking a yarn color for a project.
Now here's where things get interesting. Temperature and tone. Warm colors like red, orange, and yellow tend to feel cozy and energetic. These can be great for a winter hat, fall and festive item, or eye-popping amigurumis.
I like it, but some of my favorite are actually the cool colors, which think about your blue, your green, and your purple. They're more calming, so they can make a blanket feel like a spa day.
And you also want to pay attention to saturation, so how bright a color is, and value, so how light or dark it is. It affects the contrast.
Now I want to go back to our previous swatches here. So this one here, the pink, would be considered a low contrast. And then if we take the yellow, that's more of a high contrast.
And just a tip, if you're doing complex stitch work, use higher contrast colors to make these stitches stand out. Yarns that are a blend of bright colors can be perfect in this regard.
Next, let's talk about picking a color palette. I want to get practical. How do you actually pick colors for your project?
That's a very good question. Start with a main color, the star of your project, then choose some supporting colors, one that complements it and one that calms it down.
You can also use inspiration from palettes. From nature, a photo, or even your favorite mug can be a great color palette.
And also, websites like Canva are awesome for generating palettes. You can upload an image and then match your yarns up to the palette. It's one great hack for picking colors that work together. Have you ever tried this? Let us know in the comments down below, and we'll also put a link in this video. Alternatively, go support your local yarn shop and arrange skeins on the floor like a pro picking colors.
So another thing that can help is color cards. A quick Google search can help you spark your inspiration. Think about seasonal colors such as fall tones, spring pastels, or even beachy blues.
Also, don't forget about your neutrals. So cream colors, grays, or browns, they're the peanut butter to your color jelly. If you feel like you are quickly becoming a color expert, don't forget to hit that like button on this video. And if you want to see more crochet content, please also subscribe.
So we're going to talk about yarn brand quirks, and some final tips. One thing to keep in mind is not all yarn colors are universal.
That's true. So for example, teal in one brand might be totally different in another. Always swatch and test combos before diving into a big project. It helps to buy all yarns from one brand when starting a multiple color project, but we've still had the issue where multiple skeins from one brand can slightly differ.
And lighting really matters too. Try to view your yarn in natural daylight to see its true colors. It's just one of many things to consider when actually picking your colors.
And another pro tip, if you're unsure about a combo, take a black and white photo. That helps you check contrast without getting distracted by color. It may seem over the top, but it is one trick professional artists have been known to do.
So crochet is color and texture in motion. When you understand color theory, you're not just crafting, but you're designing. You can make things that are calm and pop, but at the end of the day, create a beautiful project.
So go wild, experiment, and have fun. And also tag us in colorful creations at Yarrney on Instagram and Pinterest. We really love seeing your work.
And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss more yarn magic.
All right, so until next time, stay cozy, stay colorful, and keep on crocheting. See you guys.
See you guys.